And here we are, another day. I really tried to get a solid 7 hours of sleep, but I tossed and turned. It was a terrible night. I just could not fall asleep. Maybe I slept like 4 hours finally. I don't know. It was not a good night for sleeping. But here's the view during the daytime. It's cloudy and rainy outside. I'm not sure if it is foggy, but if it is foggy, then that would truly be typical San Franciscan weather. But let's go. This is day 4 of my 30 days of continuous vlogs. Good morning. Today is day 4. Today is day 4 of my 30 days of vlogging. Actually, today is day 5 of my 30 days of vlogging. I can't remember. I could not sleep. I had a restless night. I tossed and turned, finally fell asleep. But yeah, it was a broken sleep in not very many hours. But this is my look for my hotel room today. It is a little bit dreary. Sort of your typical San Francisco morning. Maybe that's fog. I'm not sure if that's fog out there or if that's rain. But what you hear is a shower running because I need to jump in. It is 8:15. I have to be ready and downstairs by 10 a.m. I only have one package of regular coffee. Everything else is decaffeinated. Why? I need more than 1 cup this morning and the rest are decaffeinated. Oh well, that's life. So I have college football playing while I am flat ironing my hair. Not that I have any college football teams that I follow or anything, but for me, this is sort of how I keep track of what day it is. So I know college football is on Saturdays. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to style my hair and wear it down, because I didn't know if I would have enough time. I mean, I had to wash it, and usually I let it air dry and then I will use hot tools. But I had to blow dry and then use hot tools. So I managed to pull it off. I just didn't feel like wearing that like wet bun all day. So at least my hair is dry. So when I do pull it up, my hair is dry. So now time to jump up. I don't know why I said jump up. Time to get ready and get dressed and start rounding up my things and be downstairs. So I am flying. I don't know if I mentioned this already. I'll cut it out if I did. San Francisco to Dallas, Dallas to Miami. I get there around 11, and then I booked my commuting flight back home for tomorrow morning. I'll leave Miami at 7 a.m. Fly home. I go Miami to Phoenix, Phoenix to Tucson. I get home around 10:45 Tucson time. And then I head home, and then I'm gonna start packing again. It never ends, but it's all good. I am packed up, I am ready to go. I just have to throw on my blazer and head downstairs. I feel energized despite having like a terrible sleep. Got home, my food packed. When I opened that little refrigerator, the hotel refrigerator, sometimes it feels like they're not really refrigerators at all. So I clicked it to cold. Guess what? My cucumbers are frozen now. My eggs are frozen now. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right? What I'm going to have for breakfast, because I haven't had breakfast yet, you know, I was craving. I'm not normally a breakfast person, but I was like, oh, that lemon pound cake at Starbucks sounds so delicious right now. But I'm glad that I had my coffee and like that craving has gone away. I'm going to have a protein shake for breakfast I'll probably drink it on the van on the way to the airport. So this is like the store version of the Premier Protein brand, which I really like. This one was a little bit less expensive, but it is 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 140 calories. And it has 24 vitamins and minerals. So this is like, for me, this is a good meal replacement. So that's gonna be my breakfast just because I'm on the go. But I have to head downstairs now because I may be late if I wait any longer. So be right back. Hi guys, it's Marissa from the future. So that video on day 3 of that trip just sort of ended abruptly. I was so exhausted, I didn't even realize that I didn't close out the video. It's just the last thing that I recorded was me going through the San Francisco airport. So after I boarded the aircraft from San Francisco, we flew to Dallas, and we got to keep the same plane, which is nice because there was only just a little bit of time in between flights. So in between flights, we had just a few minutes to stay on the aircraft, and in that time, usually what flight attendants do is if they've packed their food, they will go ahead and eat. And that's what I did. I had a vanilla protein shake, so that's what I ended up eating, well, drinking. And then after that, we flew to Miami. We got into Miami around 11 p.m. And since the next 2 days, sorry, that's the air fryer going off. Since the next 2 days would be days off, I wanted to commute home. It was too late, 11 p.m. was too late to travel home on the day that I finished my trip. So I booked the first flight out, which left Miami around 7:20. It was Miami to Phoenix. And so since I had to be at the airport so early, what I did was I just stayed at the airport and tried to get a little bit of sleep. I did manage to get a few hours of sleep there, and then reported to the gate and flew home. And you'll see that in the next video. But all in all, day 3 was good. It was a very long day, over 10 hours. Final thoughts on this 3-day trip. It just exhausted the heck out of me. Short layovers, taking a while to get to the hotel, not really having any downtime to just sort of decompress. And I had disruptive sleep on both nights of my trip. So it just all caught up to me. So yeah, I would say that trip was very exhausting. But that's it. That wraps up day 3 of my 3-day flight attendant trip. That took me to St. Louis and on a layover, and it also took me to San Francisco on a layover with a couple of stops in between. Exhausting. But that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please take time and give me a thumbs up. And to see future videos of similar content, or to just follow along on my 30 days of 30 YouTube videos, my October, or my Vlogtober, I should say, then please hit the subscribe button. Until next time, bye guys. Until next time, bye guys.